Hey, what's up, everybody? I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, when we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today, we got one. Oh, my God. Let's just get into the show. Matter of fact, I'm going to just go off on a quick tangent. I'll be reading some of these, these posts that they put up on the internet, featuring LeBron, and I'll be going to the comments. It's something I started doing as of recent, maybe over the last 2 months or so, with these pro LeBron quotes. When y'all get a chance, okay, when you get a chance, click on one of those pictures, whether it be on Instagram or on Twitter, and read through the comments of LeBron. LeBron fans be in the comment section lathering each other up with buckets of honey and just hollering and screaming and slipping and sliding across the floor with honey all over their bellies. Like, it's just crazy, these comment sections. Anyway, let's get back to the show. As you guys know, Chris Broussard used to be one half of the show, The Odd Couple, on Fox Sports Radio, a show that he hosted with Rob Parker, and I thought they were a great duo. Then we got the news about a month or so ago that Chris Broussard was going to be leaving the show. They even did a send-off show, farewell show, and the reason was he wanted to focus more on his daytime job, which is the show that he does on television with Kevin Wiles and Nick Wright, First Things First, right? Also a great show. So we understand that. So with the news of Chris Broussard leaving, the next question became, which is the one that we all would think, well, who's going to replace him? Well, apparently they went out there and replaced him with a gentleman by the name of Kelvin Washington. Now, what I was unaware of, and I'm sure what some of you were unaware of, was this guy is a LeBron James zealot. He's a LeBron guy, like through and through. So what happened? As you guys know, ESPN published an article on their website about 2 or 3 days ago that all of us have been reacting to, which is essentially one of ESPN's senior writers, I forgot the writer's name, basically combed through the NBA where he spoke to executives, GMs, and all of that, where a lot of them are just essentially saying that, look, Rich Paul and LeBron and these guys are setting up Bronny James for failure. Right, they're setting him up for failure, and some scouts are like, they don't really see what all of the hype is all about. He doesn't really seem to be that much of an NBA player, or some even believe he shouldn't even be in the NBA. And we all reacted to that story. So what happened? They brought this topic. This was the backdrop, right? So this is essentially what they're talking about on this show. And then they asked Rob Parker, and I think the moderator is Rob G, because he's a name I keep hearing. And they're like, he gives them the backstory. And he asks both of these gentlemen to react to the news. And they start debating. And halfway through the debate, you could see that Rob Parker was about to lose his damn mind arguing with this LeBron fan, because he just could not believe some of the madness that was coming out of this dude, Kelvin Washington's mouth. I don't know if he's going to see the show, but I got to call it like I see it. So what we want to do is want to play what they said. Now, it's a very long show. It's I think it was like a 20-minute segment, 23-minute segment, or 16, something thereabout. But I want to play the most important parts that stood out to me, right? So I want you guys to listen to this back and forth in its entirety, and we're going to come back and react to this madness. Take a listen to what these gentlemen had to say to one another there.
People don't realize how far away Bronny is, and if they did, they wouldn't have done this.
And I got to say, I understand the history in it, a father and a son, but this isn't the way to do it. And I don't have any kids, and people want to help. I have a nephew, I have nieces. I would do anything to help further their career, but I'm not going to put them in a situation that they're not ready for. And a lot of people don't think about it that, he could just, it's no big deal. He's just a 12-man on the bench and all this kind of stuff. But other people have worked very hard to get into that situation. And when you start playing with the only thing that we still have in this world where people have to earn their way on and it's fair is the athletic playing field. And what I say by that is it's the reason we could have a country that's 70% white, but the NFL 70% black. You know why? Because they don't go and pick people based on the color of their skin. It's their athletic ability. And if you can't compete on that level, you don't get that job, right? It's the only place.
For the most part, I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Yeah. There are no owners who have put their sons or their cousins or nephews on teams because it
I
would
mean,
be,
we did see Doc Rivers and Austin Rivers.
Nah, but he was a star in college. I mean, that it
But
was,
I'm just saying, we have
no,
seen
no, no.
that.
But he was a star, and you know what I mean. Like, come on,
He literally played with his dad, and it ain't like Austin Reeves
No,
is an
but-
all-star in the NBA.
no. Bronny played at USC and have averaged 5 points. Austin Rivers played major
At Duke.
college
No, he was-
basketball. at
and he
Duke
was
and
he
a
was
star.
good. He was
That's
good.
what I'm saying. Like I'm not saying that athletes haven't played. Even the same thing when Ken Griffey Jr. and Sr. Ken Griffey Jr. was the star. His dad was an aging player who was a really good player in his day and was a pinch hitter off the bench. It wasn't the other way around. Bronny's not the star. LeBron is the star, and Bronny is the one who most people believe is only getting this opportunity because of his dad, because he didn't wow anybody at college. You know, he had the cardiac arrest.
All right.
Okay, so this is my point.
Yeah.
These people are right in that this is what they do in evaluating people, and they're telling you, you put Bronny in this situation that he might not be ready for, and if he doesn't play well or think, it's going to be the wrath that people are going to have on, you talked about social media, will be enormous.
I don't think it will, though.
Oh, I do.
I don't think I think somehow
it'll be
LeBron
real.
has had the kids, whereas he's literally the most famous sports figure in America, and we all kind of go, to his kids. Like, they're not weird. He's not Michael Jacksoning them, or we don't even know who they are. They're hidden. They act all, they're like, some weird, mysterious kids. We've been watching Bronny and Bryce, and then the daughter came later, their whole lives. It has been normal. They have a normal life. They went to Sierra Canyon, a couple miles from me. Like, they've had a relatively normal life, considering your dad is the biggest sports figure in America. And I don't disagree. There's not a human alive, except maybe Bronny, who would think he actually played his way into this position. I don't think that. Now, could he have? Yeah, another year or two, just like these GMs said. I don't disagree with that. But I also don't have a problem with LeBron James bossing up. Listen, every now and again in life, you've earned something.
Nepotism,
You have earned
nepotism is not
opportunity.
good. I don't care who it is. LeBron. And
Wait. Nepotism ain't good.
No.
What planet are you from?
No, I
That happens in every walk
that's
of
not
life.
that's not what I said. I didn't say it doesn't happen. I said it ain't good because you block other people who have put in hard work, and it's the same thing. If
Parker.
wait a minute, no. If I came in and the job is available, here, right? Chris leaves, and I go and say, "Oh no, my nephew Alvin, who's never been in radio, is going to be my co-host." There's a lot of radio people who have put in time and energy who say, "How in the world did Alvin Parker get the co-host job on the Odd Couple? He didn't even do radio, or he's never been on radio. He has a podcast or whatever it is." That's my point of it, is that you would be hurt. Other people in this building would be hurt who have put in time, money, and energy and blood, sweat, and tears for their career.
That is
so
a
you can't act like nobody's being
world.
hurt.
I'm
It
not
ain't.
arguing. It is utopian. That's,
No, it's not.
People are all okay. Let's
I'm
have
not
this conversation.
saying that whether it happens or not. I'm saying whether it's fair or not.
But that's not
what
actually,
I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is that's almost an impossibility.
No, it's
because
not.
the scenario you laid out is almost not gonna. It's not likely in that this is a big position, right? This is a big chair, and I'm fully aware of that.
You're telling me that people haven't gotten their relatives jobs in the media?
No. What I'm saying is Bronny is playing on a team that he may never even play. He might be in the G League for the whole year. We'll see. You didn't say, hey, he's starting. He's going to be the next star with Anthony Davis and LeBron. And you got to stop acting like the 55th pick plays in these leagues. This the 55th pick. It's a gamble. So if they chose
name
to
the
gamble.
55th pick that got a 3 or 4 year fully guaranteed contract. Can you name them?
If they, I can't even name because I don't know a 55th
all right,
pick.
exactly. And
I
they don't
can't
have
name. Can you name a 55th pick?
No, but
that's my point.
I know that they don't have a fully guaranteed contract. I'll tell you that.
It's like $7 million. You're acting like
it
all
doesn't
of a sudden,
matter.
It does matter.
It tells you that it's a favoritism. If he got,
it absolutely is.
If he got the same deal that another guy at the 55th pick, then I would buy it. If Bronny averaged 20 points at USC and
he wouldn't have been the 55th pick.
All right, or he did something that you could look at. The only reason he's in the NBA is because of his dad, and everybody knows it.
And my point is, who cares?
He's a 12th player.
Giannis
he ain't going to play.
Giannis's brother, Giannis, is on the team simply what? Because Giannis wants him there.
Did he?
Is he not on that team?
No.
Because Giannis
How
wants
did he
him
get
there.
in the league? He was drafted by the Knicks before Giannis got to Milwaukee.
No, I said, why is he on the
No,
Bucks?
I'm asking you. He got in the league before
And he
Giannis.
could have been in there for an hour and a half and been out the
Giannis
NBA.
averaged 6 points his first year.
Giannis is in the NBA.
6
Giannis
points.
runs the Bucks. Giannis said, keep my brother here. Where's his brother?
How did he
Clapping
get in
it
the
up.
league? How did he get in the league? Giannis, he got drafted by
Are you
the
saying,
Knicks.
who are you saying, his brother?
Yes.
What is your point? I
He got
asked you, why is he on the Bucks?
No, he got drafted.
Why are
but
you
Giannis
giving me
didn't
his
get him drafted.
What does that have to do with he's in the NBA
LeBron
because his
got
brother?
Bronny drafted is what I'm trying to tell
I
you.
have
There's
you
a
in the
difference.
NBA is the point. You're literally in the NBA
No.
because of me.
No,
His
he got
brother-
drafted before is
So
what I'm
now
trying
he
to
has
say.
to have a 12-year career because he got drafted?
No.
You know how people get drafted and we never even see them touch the court?
But he got drafted before his brother had any influence. That's my point.
Why-
877-9905.
The question is, why is he on the team?
So you heard what they had to say. Look, almost all of this dude's arguments were ridiculous. Literally almost all of them. Like, and as I'm sitting there listening to him, I'm like, yo, golly, man, LeBron fans are annoying. Oh my God, good Lord, LeBron fans are annoying. Not all of them, but man, a good amount of LeBron fans are so annoying. You guys are so annoying. Oh my Lord. Okay. Let's talk about the first piece of nonsense he tried to throw out on the table. He tried to bring up, but people want to make a big deal out of LeBron and Bronny James. But what about Doc Rivers and Austin Rivers? I mean, what about them? And I'm sitting there listening to this. I'm like, this dude can't be serious. And I assumed at that point that he was only bringing up that point because he felt that the people listening had no information about the backstory of Austin Rivers and Doc Rivers and Austin Rivers' journey to the NBA. Let me just quickly give you the background, okay? Because he tried to bring in Doc Rivers and like to say, oh, Doc Rivers got his son on it. Like, stop the nonsense. First of all, Austin Rivers in college was one of the top prospects coming out of college. He played at Duke. While he played at Duke, he was averaging like 15 and a half points per game, if I'm not mistaken. 3 rebounds, 2 assists at Duke. Okay, one of the best basketball programs collegiately, right? So we're talking about Duke. We're not just talking about any university out here. We're talking about Duke. That's number one. Number two, when he was drafted in the NBA in 2012, he was drafted as the 10th overall pick. The 10th, which means that no one was arguing whether or not he deserved to be there. Bronny was the 55th pick. So to bring up that point was absolutely ridiculous. But he was trying to draw a parallel, thinking people didn't know the background of the backstory of that. Well, he played on the Clippers, so Doc Rivers got him on the Clippers. It's like, nah, bruh. He was actually a player. He could actually play ball. Now, if you want to argue his contract, that's a different thing. But that's totally different. You're talking about contracts. We're talking about, does Bronny even deserve to be in the NBA? So that was a ridiculous argument and a silly point. Then he went to the next point, which was, well, what about the Thanasis and Giannis Antetokounmpo? I mean, the only reason he on the Bucks is because of Giannis. Stop the cap. Thanasis was drafted into the NBA before Giannis, so how can you say that it's Giannis' influence? Again, we can all agree that the reason Bronny got drafted is because of his father. We can all agree on that point. So for you to try to now make these intellectual arguments is disingenuous. But he did that because he knew that a lot of LeBron fans they don't do research. All they do is sit up there and run through the aisles of ShopRite and Costco and Safeway and buy up all the damn honey. They don't even pay for it. They just run through the turnstile, and if you there buying something, they gonna run your ass over. They must. They need to twerk. And as I'm watching this dude, I'm like, oh my God, this guy's so annoying. He's so annoying. LeBron fans rarely deploy logic when they argue. It's all nonsense. They never got the look. Let me break it down to you guys. Get this. LeBron fans will be more critical of Kevin Love, who's an actual all-star, than they would of Bronny James, who really can't play. on most nights, son be looking like ass. He be looking like ass. Like, let's just keep it a buck. They would sooner defend Bronny than they would defend an actual all-star. Because Bronny connected to LeBron, and it's a family, it's like a family healthcare plan. The honey poureth over all of them. It's unreal. Absolutely unreal. Listening to these, man, good Lord. Rob Parker, you in for a long haul with this dude here, because I don't know how the hell you gonna do it. He's on, oh, nope, don't mean nothing. It don't matter. It don't matter. God. Catch you on the next show. I'm out. Peace.